The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The example of a good companion and a bad companion is like that of the seller of musk and the blacksmith's bellows." This powerful hadith reminds us of the profound impact our associations can have on our lives. Have you ever wondered who these bad companions might be? Imagine surrounding yourself with people who drain your energy, spread negativity, and lead you away from the righteous path. In today's video, we're diving into the 7 types of individuals Islam cautions us against. From hypocrites to complainers, these personalities can disrupt our peace and harmony. Stick around as we uncover who they are and why it's crucial to steer clear of their influence. 1. The hypocrite. The first type of people Islam warns us about are the hypocrites. Hypocrisy is severely condemned in Islam because it involves pretending to be something you are not, especially in matters of faith. Hypocrites are individuals who claim to be true believers, but in reality, they hide disbelief in their hearts. They act one way in public to gain trust and respect, but their true intentions and beliefs are different. Allah emphasizes the severity of hypocrisy in Surah An-Nisa 4:1-145, saying, "Indeed, the hypocrites will be in the lowest depths of the fire." This means that their punishment will be severe because their deceit causes great harm. Hypocrites can be very dangerous to a community. They spread doubt and confusion, creating distrust and discord among people. By pretending to be sincere, they can manipulate others and weaken the unity and faith of the community. Therefore, it is crucial to be vigilant and cautious. We must observe people's actions closely and avoid close associations with those who do not genuinely practice what they preach. By doing so, we protect ourselves and our community from the negative influence of hypocrisy. 2. The arrogant. Arrogance is a trait that is highly discouraged in Islam. Arrogant people have an inflated sense of self-importance and often look down on others. They believe they are better or more important than those around them, which leads to negative behaviors such as belittling, dismissing others' opinions, and refusing to accept advice or correction. This behavior disrupts harmony and can create a toxic environment. Allah explicitly condemns arrogance in Surah Al-Luqman 31:18, where He says, "And do not turn your face away from people in contempt, nor walk through the earth exultantly. Indeed, Allah does not like everyone self-deluded and boastful." This verse highlights that walking with pride and treating others with contempt are behaviors disliked by Allah. Arrogant people often create divisions within communities by fostering feelings of resentment and hostility. Their refusal to acknowledge their faults and their constant need to assert superiority can prevent constructive dialogue and mutual respect. Therefore, it is essential to be mindful of the company we keep. Associating with arrogant individuals can lead us to adopt similar behaviors, distancing us from the humility and kindness that Islam teaches. By surrounding ourselves with humble and respectful people, we can maintain a positive and supportive community. 3. The selfish. The third type of people Islam warns us about are the selfish. Selfishness is when individuals think only of themselves and are unwilling to share or help others. In Islam, generosity and helping others are highly valued traits. Selfish people, however, keep everything for themselves and do not consider the needs or feelings of those around them. Allah mentions in Surah Al-Hadid 57:24, "Those who are stingy and enjoin upon people's stinginess, and whoever turns away, then indeed Allah is the free of need, the praiseworthy." This verse highlights that stinginess and selfishness are not only disliked, but also harmful to the community. Such behavior prevents the growth of a supportive and compassionate environment. Selfish individuals often create an atmosphere of greed and isolation. They do not contribute to the well-being of the community and can discourage others from being generous. This lack of support and cooperation can lead to a breakdown in social harmony. Therefore, it is important to avoid close associations with selfish people. Instead, we should strive to be around those who are generous and caring, as this fosters a sense of community and mutual support, which is deeply rooted in Islamic teachings. 4. The deceiver. Deceivers are those who lie and manipulate others for their gain. In Islam, honesty and integrity are fundamental values, and deceit is strongly condemned. Deceivers mislead people, often creating false impressions to benefit themselves, which can cause significant harm to individuals and the community as a whole. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The signs of a hypocrite are three. When he speaks, he lies. When he makes a promise, he breaks it. And when he is entrusted, he betrays the trust." This hadith highlights the serious nature of deceit. Deceivers erode trust, making it difficult for people to rely on one another and build strong, supportive relationships. Deception creates an environment of mistrust and betrayal. When people lie and manipulate, they undermine the very foundation of a healthy community. It becomes challenging to work together or to have faith in one another. Therefore, it is crucial to avoid those who engage in deceitful behavior. Surrounding ourselves with honest and trustworthy individuals helps to build a community based on mutual respect and reliability, which aligns with the principles of Islam. 5. The envious. Envy occurs when a person feels resentment or ill will towards someone else because of their success, possessions, or qualities. Instead of being happy for others' good fortune, envious individuals harbor negative feelings and may even wish harm upon those they envy. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Beware of envy, for it consumes good deeds just as fire consumes wood." This hadith underscores the destructive nature of envy. It not only harms relationships, but also erodes the envious person's own virtues and good deeds. Envy can lead to a range of negative behaviors, including gossip, slander, and even attempts to sabotage the success of others. In the Quran, the story of Cain and Abel, Qabil and Habil, serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of envy. Cain, driven by jealousy, ended up committing the first murder in human history by killing his brother Abel. This story illustrates how envy can lead to severe consequences, both for the individual and the community. Envious people often create a toxic environment. Their negative energy can spread, causing others to feel insecure or threatened. They might engage in backbiting, spreading false information, or creating conflicts to undermine those they envy. This behavior disrupts harmony and can lead to a lack of trust and cooperation within the community. It's essential to recognize the signs of envy and take steps to protect ourselves from its harmful effects. One way to combat envy is by cultivating gratitude. When we focus on the blessings we have and express thanks for them, it becomes easier to appreciate others' successes without feeling jealous. Another approach is to practice empathy and try to share in others' joy genuinely. Celebrating the achievements of those around us helps to strengthen bonds and foster a positive, supportive community. Islam teaches us to seek refuge in Allah from the evils of envy. In Surah Al-Falaq 113:5, we are instructed to seek protection from the envieux when he envies. This prayer reminds us that envy is a serious threat and that we should turn to Allah for guidance and protection. Envy is a destructive trait that can cause significant harm to individuals and communities. By being mindful of its dangers and taking proactive steps to combat it, we can create a more supportive, positive environment. Surrounding ourselves with people who genuinely celebrate our achievements and practicing gratitude can help us avoid the pitfalls of envy and lead a more content and fulfilling life in line with Islamic teachings. 6. The gossiper. Gossiping, or spreading rumors and speaking ill of others behind their backs, is a behavior strongly condemned in Islam. Gossipers, also known as those who engage in namima, can cause immense harm to individuals and communities. Their actions sow discord, create mistrust, and damage reputations, often irreparably. Islam places great emphasis on the sanctity of a person's honor and the importance of maintaining a respectful and truthful discourse. In Surah Al-Hujurat 49:12, Allah warns, "O you who have believed, avoid much negative assumption. Indeed, some assumption is sin, and do not spy or backbite each other. Would one of you like to eat the flesh of his brother when dead? You would detest it." This vivid imagery likens gossiping and backbiting to the abhorrent act of eating the flesh of a dead brother, illustrating the severity and repulsiveness of such behavior. Gossipers thrive on spreading misinformation and half-truths. Their actions can lead to misunderstandings, break friendships, and create a toxic environment where trust is eroded. The harm caused by gossip is often far-reaching, affecting not just the immediate individuals involved, but the broader community as well. Relationships built over years can be shattered by a few careless words. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Do you know what backbiting is?" They said, "Allah and his messenger know best." He said, "It is to mention your brother in a manner that he dislikes." It was said, "What if my brother is as I say?" He said, "If he is as you say, you have backbitten him, and if he is not as you say, you have slandered him." This hadith clearly defines backbiting and its condemnation in Islam, regardless of whether the information shared is true or false. The damage caused by gossip can be profound. It not only harms the person being spoken about, but also reflects poorly on the gossiper. Engaging in gossip can lead to a cycle of negativity, where the person spreading rumors becomes the target of similar behavior by others. This cycle can create an atmosphere of suspicion and hostility, undermining the very fabric of a cohesive community. To combat gossip, Islam encourages us to maintain a culture of positive speech and respect. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advised, "Whoever believes in Allah and the last day, let him speak good or remain silent." This principle underscores the importance of thinking before speaking and ensuring that our words contribute to a positive and constructive discourse. Islam promotes the idea of covering the faults of others rather than exposing them. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever conceals the faults of a Muslim, Allah will conceal his faults in this world and the hereafter." This hadith encourages us to protect and support one another, fostering an environment of trust and compassion. One practical step to avoid gossiping is to change the subject or gently remind the gossiper of the harms of such behavior when in a conversation where gossip arises. Encouraging positive and meaningful discussions can help steer conversations away from harmful topics. Practicing self-awareness and reflecting on our intentions and words can also help us avoid falling into the trap of gossip. In addition to these personal steps, community leaders and influencers can play a significant role in reducing gossip by promoting educational campaigns and workshops that emphasize the importance of respectful communication and the dangers of gossip. Building awareness and understanding within the community can create a collective effort to eliminate this harmful behavior. Furthermore, seeking forgiveness from those we have wronged through gossip and making amends is also a crucial step in rectifying the damage caused. Islam encourages us to seek reconciliation and to restore broken relationships, which is essential for healing and moving forward. Parents and educators should also teach children the value of speaking kindly and the negative effects of gossip from an early age. Instilling these values in the younger generation can help create a culture of respect and honesty that carries into adulthood. Gossiping is a detrimental behavior that Islam warns us against due to its potential to cause widespread harm. By being mindful of our speech, promoting positive discourse, and striving to protect the honor of others, we can create a more respectful and supportive community. Islam's teachings on the sanctity of speech and the importance of maintaining a good character guide us towards a path of integrity and mutual respect, ensuring that our communities thrive in harmony and trust. 7. The complainer. Lastly, we have the complainers, those who constantly find fault and are never satisfied. In Islam, gratitude and contentment are highly encouraged, while constant complaining is viewed as a negative trait. Complainers, or those who are perpetually dissatisfied, can drain the positivity from any environment, making it difficult to maintain a grateful and content mindset. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of gratitude in numerous hadiths. He said, "He who is not grateful for little will not be grateful for much." This hadith highlights that a person who does not appreciate the small blessings in life will not be content even with larger blessings. Constant complainers fail to recognize and appreciate the good in their lives, which can lead to a cycle of perpetual dissatisfaction. Complainers tend to focus on the negative aspects of every situation. They often express their dissatisfaction vocally, spreading their negativity to those around them. This behavior can create an environment of pessimism and frustration, where others begin to feel discontent as well. In Surah Ibrahim 14:7, Allah promises, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor, but if you deny indeed, my punishment is severe." This verse underscores the importance of gratitude and warns against the dangers of ingratitude. The constant act of complaining also indicates a lack of trust in Allah's plan. Islam teaches us to have faith in Allah's wisdom and to accept His decree with patience and gratitude. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2:86, it is stated, "Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear." This means that every difficulty and challenge we face is within our capacity to handle, and it is through these challenges that we grow and strengthen our faith. Complainers often neglect to see the opportunities for personal growth and improvement that come from facing difficulties. Instead of learning from their experiences, they focus on the hardships, missing out on valuable life lessons. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Amazing is the affair of the believer, for there is good for him in every matter. If he is afflicted with a hardship, he endures it patiently, and that is good for him. And if he is granted happiness, he is grateful, and that is good for him." This hadith highlights the positive outlook that believers should strive to maintain, seeing good in every situation. To combat the negativity of complainers, it is essential to practice and promote gratitude actively. One effective method is to keep a gratitude journal where one can regularly write down things they are thankful for. This practice helps to shift focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, fostering a sense of contentment and appreciation. Encouraging others to do the same can help to create a positive and uplifting environment. Engaging in regular acts of kindness and helping those in need can also cultivate a grateful heart. When we see the struggles of others and extend our support, we become more aware of our own blessings and develop a deeper sense of gratitude. Islam encourages charity and helping others as a means to purify our wealth and soul, reinforcing the importance of gratitude and contentment. Another practical step is to surround ourselves with positive and grateful individuals. Being in the company of those who express gratitude and maintain a positive outlook can influence our own attitudes and behaviors. It creates a supportive network that uplifts and motivates each other to focus on the good in life. Community leaders and educators can also play a vital role in promoting a culture of gratitude. By organizing workshops, lectures, and activities that highlight the importance of gratitude and contentment, they can help to instill these values in the community. Teaching children about the significance of being grateful from an early age ensures that these principles are ingrained in them as they grow. Complainers pose a significant challenge to maintaining a positive and content community. Islam warns us against constant complaining and encourages us to cultivate gratitude and trust in Allah's plan. By actively practicing gratitude, surrounding ourselves with positive influences, and promoting these values within our communities, we can create a more harmonious and content environment. Islam's teachings on gratitude and contentment guide us towards a fulfilling and peaceful life, where we appreciate and make the most of the blessings bestowed upon us. Understanding these 7 types of people and why Islam warns us about them is crucial for our spiritual and social well-being. By being mindful of our associations, we can create a positive, supportive environment that aligns with Islamic principles. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Resilient Ummah for more insightful content. Until next time, As-salamu alaykum.